Welcome to What We Thought. I'm Kevin, and I got to tell you, I was going to do this video over on my cooking channel, Man Kitchen Recipes, and decided, no, I'm going to do it over here on What We Thought, and you'll find out a little bit later why I'm going to do it, why I want to do it over here. Well, previous to this, my brother had sent me some deep freeze-dried brisket. Yeah, freeze-dried brisket. And I've got like one slice left and a little bit. And you know, it just crumbles. Okay, that's how dry it is. And you know, I rehydrated it. It all came out. It tasted fine. It wasn't like fresh brisket, but it was totally brisket flavor. You could taste the smoke, everything. It was pretty incredible. So Father's Day weekend, my son and I went out to my brother's. I'm like, you know, you got that freeze dryer. I want to do some Hatch green chilies, or they're not really Hatch. I want to do some New Mexico green chilies. I can't call them Hatch because I grew some of them. And then I bought some that were from Hatch from the store. It's from a company called Bueno out of Albuquerque, and they sell frozen diced green chili, as you'll see in a few minutes. Let's just get into the freeze drying of the green chili first, and then I'll come back. All right, check this out. All right, so I came out to my brother's for Father's Day weekend. This is that freeze dryer that he has, that he sent me that freeze-dried brisket in. So, of course, what else am I going to try? Green chilies. I brought some red ones, and I've got some, I don't have my tripod, so I've got some green ones here. I'm going to try some with the skin on, whole, and we've got some that are diced up from the container from Bueno, and I've got a whole bunch, so we're going to try some whole. I'm going to take some with the skin off. We might even dice some up and give that a try as well. Alright, so these have to first go in the freezer and get frozen. It just speeds up the freeze drying process, and then we'll stick them in this freeze dryer. Alright, here's the green chili. It was frozen. I think it's soft enough to spoon out. Yeah, there you go. Go get these trays filled. Just load the trays up.
Just load them up. Then we're going to freeze them. So they'll be pre-frozen. So in the morning we can start the unit. Or after they're frozen. We're going to freeze that.
Freeze this.
Yeah, so there's a nice cube.
Yeah. Oh yeah, once it's frozen.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, we got it set up for green chili.
Harvest rate.
Harvest rate.
7 trays.
So in 14 minutes we'll add the green chilies. Just brought them out of the freezer. Ready to go in the deep freeze. Says we're good.
We do it or no?
I got it.
Yeah.
Looks like they're gonna fit.
Nice, that looks gorgeous.
All right, these are some of them are double stacks. We're seeing if that works. If they're stacked and not, then won't stick together. These have the skins on them. And then this tray is just the diced Bueno without being in the green separation. I guess that's going to matter, huh?
No.
Whoopsie. How's it going to cook it?
Well, there's a little thing at the end.
Ah. Alrighty, one more.
There's a sensor or what's in the back that does that?
Only that shelf? Or?
No, yeah.
There we go. I see. Okay.
Okay, so then I close this valve right here. That valve gets closed.
Close the valve.
And that's what it says, right? Load trays, close drain valve, and continue.
Alright, see you in 24 hours.
So somewhere will say, yeah, eventually will tell us what, we can check it.
Okay, we'll check back. Oh, and there's pumps down there.
Yes.
Checking in, it's been an hour and 14 minutes and they are down to 23 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to take up to -10 before it starts heating up to 125. You can see the ice formed on the inside and condensations on the outside. All right, keep chilling. 23. All right, we're on the next day, and green chilies are drying. I don't know how long it's going to take, but whatever it takes. Okay, so we're at 31 hours. These two here were not quite dry, so we're going to let those stay another, whatever, 3, 4, 5 hours, whatever it takes. And we took these out, and these are nice and dry and very light. Same with these, with the skins on. Break them right in half. All the rest were dry. Even this tray here that wasn't in the silicone is dry. Okay, we have our taste tester.
Green chili test. Oh yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Look at that smile. I love it.
I have these for snacks.
There you go.
Nibbles for the for the drive home.
Yeah.
Yeah, green chili potato chips.
That's actually reminds me of.
Yes, that's what it is.
All right, so what do you think of that? Hopefully you're still with me after, I'm just kind of all over the place. Anyway, so here is the freeze-dried green chili. I've got it in this jar. Here's the one with the skin on. I thought maybe the skin might change, but it didn't. It's still skin. I'm going to have to remove it before I use it. This is some of the Bueno, the diced green chili in a jar, and this is the diced green chili in a vacuum seal. And I got to tell you, I mean, it is so lightweight. It's crazy. I've got the red chilies here, and I've just got jars and jars of freeze-dried green chilies from New Mexico, and I have some like here. And anyway, let me go ahead and open up. Let me go ahead and open up one of these. And these are vacuum sealed, and I'll show you how you can vacuum seal them here in a minute. Some vacuum sealers come with an attachment. If you have it, use it. Woo! I got a hit of the smell of these green chilies. Okay, and whoa. So you just saw my son. He did a taste test of these green chilies, so I'm like, well, you know, I guess I probably should taste one too, right? Kind of powdered into my mouth when I bit into it. They're so light. It's kind of weird. It's like you bite it, and I don't think it would be the dust, but the scent from it just went woo, right into my nose. That red one was hot. Let's go back for a green one. Oh, maybe cool it off. Woo! Okay. You want to keep these airtight, keep the oxygen. I got hiccups. You want to keep these airtight. How do you do that? Well, I've got one of these jar sealers. They suck the air. They suck the air out of small jars. Take the bottom part off. Here's the smaller lids. And then this has the bigger. So it is rechargeable with the USB-C. Okay, so you put this on the lid, press the button on the top, and it starts vacuum sealing this jar. It'll probably takes like 30 seconds. Does have a counter on top. These are pretty cool because they do, you know, like when you jar, your lids are sucked in and they're not popped up. Okay, see it stopped right there. Just seconds. And then you just pull this off and it is sealed. See, sealed. Now you can leave this ring off if you want, but I'm just gonna have a bunch of rings in a drawer, so I just go ahead and put the ring on it. And now this jar is vacuum sealed. The oxygen's out of there. No moisture is gonna get in this jar of freeze-dried green chilies. Okay, so what I was thinking was I just did some tamales over on Tortilla Takeover. And I'm like, you know, I was gonna just end this just doing the taste test of the freeze-dried green chilies, which were hot. And then so I'm gonna make a small batch. I got my mixer out here. I'm gonna try to get 2 dozen tamales. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these, I don't know, I might use some diced and some whole green chilies. I'm gonna break up this last piece of brisket. And then what I'm gonna do is sprinkle some of the freeze-dried brisket. So I'm gonna go put the masa, some green chili, some cheese, and some brisket dust or pieces of brisket in there. Wrap them up. So when, the theory here is, when the tamales are steaming for like an hour and a half, that steam will reconstitute the brisket and the green chili, and they should be very tasty. So that's what I'm gonna do, all right? So let's, I'm gonna get making them. I'm gonna get my masa made. I've got some corn husks all in water over there getting soft, and I guess I can probably roll a little bit of video of me making the tamales. I'm not gonna go through making the masa and everything, but rolling them up, and we'll see how many I get, okay? Let's see if I can do this. This is usually easier with 2 people. I've got my corn husk. Okay, I'm gonna get some masa. Spread it. Okay, so my thought is this. I'll put some of the dehydrated green chili in there. I've got my brisket. It's almost like it's like dust or shredded dust. I'll put some brisket on there, and I'll put a little bit of cheese in there. And this might be too much. I might have to adjust it down a little bit. That's quite. It looks like quite a bit. So then I'll just fold it over. Okay, roll it up. Fold it up. And just like that, 1 tamale. All right. I'm not going to bore you with all of it, but that's the idea. I'm thinking that the steam is going to rehydrate my green chili and brisket. So I'm going to get these rolled up, and we'll show you how many I got when I'm done. I don't know if I could have measured the masa any better. I have 25 tamales with the dried green chilies, the dried brisket. 2 of these, the last 2 are just green chili and cheese. I ran out of brisket. That works for me. All right, I need to get these in a pot and get them steaming. We're gonna steam these. Put a piece of foil right in the center to just kind of help the rest of these stand up. I'm gonna put a couple of corn husk on top. Of these while they steam. All right, we'll see those in about an hour and a half. All right, my mad scientist tamales are done. Look at that. There's a red chili, red green chili right there. First of all, I want to take a bite of these. I've been waiting long enough. That is pretty darn good. Freeze-dried green chilies, freeze-dried brisket, and cheese. That's really good. Okay. I used some more out of this jar, and then I sealed it with this little vacuum jar sealer. I'll put a link below if you're interested in one of these. They're 20-25 bucks, but I'll tell you what, if you like keeping stuff stored in mason jars, got to get you one. Okay, so I said it would all make sense on why I'm doing the freeze-dried green chilies over here at What We Thought, and then the tamales with the with the brisket. I have so many ideas, and it goes along with our garden. My garden out back. Got a lot of stuff growing, and by fall or when everything starts producing, I have one green bean. But once those green beans start producing, I got a lot of cantaloupe growing, cucumbers, green chilies. There is what's it called? Honeydew melon. Got a watermelon, but it's not doing very good. But anyway, all this stuff, and it's all going to come. I can't eat it all. I can't give I won't be able to give enough away to make everybody eat them before they over ripen. So I ordered myself a small Harvest Right deep freeze dryer. I keep on saying deep freeze dryer. It should be here in about a week, and I'm pretty excited about it. 4th of July weekend, or 4th of July time period over at Home Depot, they're on sale. Less than what Harvest Right had them, but today I looked and Harvest Right has them on sale for the same as Home Depot. So watch for the holiday sales. I understand they go like June and December. They usually put them on sale. I don't know for fact. But I'm starting off with a small one. All the reviews I've watched on them, people that have them and use them, they're like, when you watch this before you buy 6 reasons, and one of the reasons is always, I bought another one. I bought a second one because, they use it so much they needed 2. Some people have more than that. So anyway, on What We Thought, I'll be doing a review of that little small one. I'll show setting it up. So if you're interested in freeze drying, be sure to like and subscribe on this channel and hit the bell so you're notified when I put new uploads. You know how creative, if you follow me at Man Kitchen Recipes, you know how creative I can get. And I plan on getting pretty creative with this freeze-dried stuff. I'm pretty impressed with it already, and I've just got so many ideas. And I don't want the food that I'm growing out there to go to waste. If I can freeze dry them and use them later, even better. All right, so that's it on our freeze-dried green chilies. I did them whole, and I did them the diced ones that come in the frozen container from Bueno, and then I ended up making some tamales out of the green chili and the freeze-dried brisket that I had. I didn't do it, but I had them, so I made them. All right, thanks for checking this out. I hope you stick around and come back. And if you're interested at all in freeze drying, come back and just follow along, and we'll learn together, basically, because I'll be a newbie. All right, thanks for checking this video out. I hope you have a great day.